Find America's top theatrical talents on the cross streets of Broadway and Main.
Happy holiday. Happy holiday.
These two song and dance men, they meet these two sisters who are fantastic, and they fall in love with them, and they follow them to Vermont. And that's where they come across their old general in the army, and what follows is a story of people coming together to create this amazing community in this picturesque little inn in Vermont.
Candy!
Hello!
Cigars, sir.
I don't know how to smoke, but you can teach me. Down, boy.
So I play Phil Davis. He loves life, he's very exuberant, but he's never found the person who meets him where he is, and he finds Judy. We have this incredible dance music that my character gets to both tap dance to and do this beautiful pas de deux with Judy for Best Things Happen While You're Dancing. So it's a thrill to sing and a thrill to dance.
Even guys with 2 left feet come out alright if the girl is sweet.
Our choreographer, Drew Humphrey, has just choreographed a very magical dance sequence. So he's really utilized the time period. You know, we've got like a Lindy Hop in there, there's a waltz, there's music and social dancing from the 50s, but also tells a story of the two characters falling in love, and it's my favorite. Daniel Plimpton plays Phil Davis, and we are actually a real-life couple, and we're currently engaged. We got engaged this summer, and we get to play opposite each other for the first time, and getting to do this before our wedding is just like the best Christmas present ever.
I'm happy, let me sing of southern charms upon the sunny shore.
Susan Waverly, she is visiting her grandpa for the holidays in Vermont. After all the show people come, she gets swept up into the show world, and she decides that she wants to be one of them.
But remember to bless Grandpa most of all. I'll even give up snow. Though frankly, I'd rather not.
Susan, she's worried about her grandpa in Vermont, and she doesn't want him to go back into the army. She's scared for him, and Bob sees her, he comforts her.
If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings.
Count Your Blessings is like just such a gorgeous song to sing. He kind of lets his guard down and she overhears, and so then he's like, okay, well now my cover's blown. Now she knows I actually am a nice guy.
My sister and I do not play angles.
Well, what was that phony letter if not an angle? I'm sorry, do you mind if I just enjoy my drink?
Please do. Just make sure you sip on it from the right angle.
I didn't know Meadow prior to this experience, but she and I became fast friends, developing that playfulness of like, we can still make this enjoyable for us to play, and for the audience to be like, what's wrong with those two? They just can't seem to get it right.
Underhanded. You talk about underhanded?
That's a pretty mysterious remark.
I can hardly speak to you. I am so angry.
When Betty and Bob meet, there's definitely a little bit of don't judge a book by its cover, and initial impressions can definitely be misleading. When things get cleared up, there's such a special forgiveness and love that comes and kind of wraps the whole show in a bow.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters.
My favorite moment has got to be Sisters, just because dancing and working with Darien, we have so many little quirks and nuances that we just enjoy connecting with each other every night, and it's just a blessing to be on stage with everyone.
And may all your